Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Jessica TerBush. I'm a lecturer in the Department of Material Science and Engineering. What that means is that my focus is mainly on teaching students, not necessarily on research. I came to the University of Illinois a little over 4 years ago now. My degrees are actually from the University of Michigan. I have bachelor's, master's, and PhD all from the same university. My PhD thesis focused on creep and magnesium, so I'm very much a metallurgist at heart. I did a postdoc in Australia for 3 years after I finished my PhD at Monash University, which is in Melbourne. It was a lot of fun. I got to hold a koala. It was awesome. I actually teach two of the labs in the department, MSE 307 and 308, which you won't see until your junior year. I really love teaching the labs because they are a hands-on opportunity for you to apply what you've learned. You get to get your hands dirty, you get to break things, you get to measure thermal expansion, you get to look at things under the microscope, and it's a great opportunity to meet your fellow classmates as well because all juniors are taking it. Last semester was a little bit of a surprise. Of course, there were rumors we would be going online, but nobody expected it to happen quite so suddenly. So really what we did, and I think what was really helpful, was we did take video of all the setup explained by either myself or one of my TAs so that the students could actually see the equipment, they could see the setup, and they could get a sense for where the data came from. We also supplied them with a data set so they had data to analyze. They were still able to write their reports. They were still able to learn some of the concepts that we would have covered in the experiment. They just weren't necessarily able to do it all hands-on. In terms of the fall, we are actually planning to host a hybrid class. So I can't lecture in person. I have too many students and our lecture space is too small. So I will be doing online lectures for my class. But we're actually planning at the moment to have hands-on lab sections. Now those sections are going to be a lot smaller than usual. We're going to try to limit it to 6 people per experiment, which is a total of 18 people per day since we have 3 different rooms running. We are going to be following social distancing. So even though they're working in groups, they will be sitting 6 feet apart in some case, which is going to be interesting. Everyone's going to have to wear a mask. The TA, myself, the students, it's all part of the required PPE. I know that's not going to be fun for 3 hours, so if people need to step outside and get some air, we're prepared to offer that. But we do want to make sure that everybody is safe, but still able to do that hands-on experiment. Now, for the students that can't come to campus for whatever reason, and we're, sad that they can't join us, we are hosting an online lab section for them. That'll run similar to the spring semester, but we're also going to give them the opportunity to join a live section via Zoom so that they can, develop a relationship with the other students. We do want to try to make sure they are included as much as possible so they are getting that overall sense of, lab experience. In terms of advice to freshmen, you are going to be remote in some sense. You're not necessarily going to be sitting in the large lecture hall with all your fellow freshmen. So it will take a little bit more effort maybe to try to make friends and to meet your fellow classmates, but it's definitely worth it in the end. You end up taking so many classes with them. MatSE is such a close department that you want to develop that sense of community. It is really a benefit to be able to know them. It's also a benefit to get to know the upperclassmen as well. So welcome to Illinois, welcome to MatSE. Good luck to everybody, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all in a couple years in my lab class as juniors.